Good evening, my Giga Chads. How y'all doing tonight? I just thought I'd pop on here for a bit and give you guys an update on what I see is going on with our nice Giga coin and our side brand, the Giga Fitness, that we all love. So here's what I've been seeing. We've been growing through this downtrend. Our coin, even though the price may have gone down, Giga is growing. Is They're working behind the scenes, and things are happening that are really making this coin stronger, bigger, faster, stronger. Like Steve Austin, the $6 million man, a man barely alive. Now, okay, that's old school. But anyway, things have been happening. It's a lot of positivity going on behind our coin. Um, I don't know if you saw, but Cryptic Monge and Shiny D have started live streams so far. I believe they had three. They had the first one telling us about peptides, which was very good. And then we had another one that was about intermittent fasting, which was very informative. And then just tonight, they had on the ghost of Tang Zhao and talking about what he eats and is working out and what it was very informative. It was very good show. I shout out to Shiny D and Cryptic Minds for doing that. It's really informative stuff that they're putting out there, and since it just started, I would imagine that they would keep getting better and better as they go along, and have different guests on their show. Shout out, very good Giga Chad stuff. Um, Also, like to say, um, yesterday my neighbor came down with her daughter, who's 40, and her her grandkids, her daughter's kids, who are 10 and 11 years old, two girls. They came down to go swimming in my pool, and of course, to me, I haven't seen my neighbor's daughter in quite a few years, and I couldn't pass up the chance to shill Giga. So I said, "Do you ever do any meme coins?" And she goes, "No, I don't know much about that." And I said, "Did you ever hear of Giga Chad?" And she goes, "I don't know about Giga Chad, but they know about Giga Chad because they say Giga Chad all the time and talking about her 10 and 11-year-old daughter." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "That's why you need to know meme coins and you need to buy some Giga." I said, "They know Giga." I said, "It's going to be big." And I just want you guys to realize that this coin is no short term pump and dump coin like come and go every day. GigaChat is the real deal. It's going to be around forever. Well, I don't know forever, but it'll be around for a long time. It's been around for a while compared to all the other ones. It's been around long. It has the most mind share. And like this example showed, this 10 and 11-year-old kid, they talk about GigaChat in school. They talk about they use GigaChat in everyday life. So 6 years from now, 7 years from now, when these kids turn 18 and they get jobs, and if you don't by then, cryptocurrency is going to be really huge compared to now. People my age, still none of them hardly get into any cryptocurrency. Even people down, in their 30s and 40s, they don't do cryptocurrency. People are afraid of it. They don't know anything about it. But these young kids, By the time they're 18, and the way the government's doing with the crypto is going to be a huge thing. Everybody's going to be buying crypto. So when these kids turn 18, what are they going to buy? They're going to buy GigaChad because that's what they know. GigaChad gets like 40 million impressions a day on the internet. You know, I think that was what the other day, or 18 million another day. It's always the top coin being talked about. Always the top meme anywhere you go. It's the biggest, and we are just blessed to be part of this at this early stage of life for Giga and Giga Fitness. So just keep that in mind. This is a long term strategy game. It's, I mean, these short term pump and dumps, you can make a couple bucks, but if you want to make the big bucks, you got to play the long game. You got to put your money in and keep putting money in. That is why this next thing, the DCA gang, is so important to your financial future. Join the DCA gang, guys. Start DCAing. I put in $1 a day. Of course, I put in money all the time, but the DCA gang will force you to put money in every day. It won't force you, but if you have some discipline, you will put that money in there every day, and that's your savings, and that's your future. I mean, where else can you put your money that you know, 5 years, 10 years down the road, you're going to, 1,000 times your freaking money. It's going to happen, people. You got to believe it. It's going to happen. It just takes time, and the only way to make money over time is for your coin to be around over time and not jump and go away. So gig is not going away. It's just going up. Another thing, my wife's someone that works with her stopped by the house today, so I had to show her gig inside. So I walk out, and this is how I do it. I didn't have my hat on either at the pool either, but on my phone I have a sticker. So I got the hat, I got the sticker, and I'm a shilling motherfucker, man. And get them to scan that thing in, and then when they go home, they can buy Giga. Works like a charm, people. So those are little tips if you want to, really get your friends involved and get them to make money. I also want to talk about Giga Fitness. Giga Fitness they've been working their asses off behind the scenes. And I don't know if you heard, but I'm not going to name names. They know who they are working behind the scenes on this Giga Fitness stuff. But by what I heard, they got a woman's line coming out, and that's going to be huge, getting women into the Giga coin. There's another banger. I mean, these things are just one on top of the other on top of the other. The fact that the little kids are, all know GigaChad, that's the long game. Boom. Now getting the girls in, that's another midterm and it's a long term. Boom, another thing. Now we got the supposedly very soon, I don't know when, but soon, I have patience. The protein powder is going to be coming out. The electrolytes going to be coming out. The pre-workouts going to be coming out. The ingredients are going to be coming out. I hear they're all coming out hopefully at the same time. Why it's taken a while. But that's that's pretty big. That'll start getting more attention and more FOMO in from other people that when they see this stuff. And then the big one coming out hopefully by the end of the year, even if not, if next year, is the Giga energy drink. And by what I heard is that they got some samples from the manufacturer and it is very, very good. And it's very, very clean. I heard it will be the cleanest energy drink on the shelf in the store. And that's a big, big bonus. It takes a long time to bring these products out, so I know we're a little impatient, but Giga will only sell the best. And this is proof in the pudding that the manufacturer of the that's manufacturing the energy drink said that he was impressed with the ingredients of this, and he was impressed that the team was so interested in making sure that our product was a clean energy drink for their customers. Unbelievable stuff. I mean, I don't know if you realize how huge this is. And once it comes out, it's all going to benefit all of us that are DCA and Giga now while the coin is low. I can't tell you young guys enough how much that dollar a day is going to benefit you in the future. $5 a day. And some of these guys, they got a lot more money, and they're putting in a lot more. But you just put in what you can put in. Your gains are your gains. So I would say, put in whatever you feel comfortable putting in. And just leave it in there. I put my money in there high. When it goes low, my money's still in there because I don't want this much money. I want the sky's the limit. 1,000 billions, baby. We're going to 1,000 billion. Believe it. Another thing is the Telegram chat has changed for me. It's just so much better recently. It's more positive, and that's a big plus for new members coming in. I was really glad to see that, and I see that we've really jumped up our rating, on crypto Twitter. We've been doing very good with the rating, and all that stuff combined is just going to push us further and further. You know, I just can't just keep repeating it. It's the big one. Have a gig night, fellas.